What is actually Innovate Pain Clinic, and how did you come up with the idea of it?
Innovate Pain Clinic is where we're sitting now. It's a service developed by Neurotechnology, which is the company, to harness neuroplasticity and using virtual reality to treat chronic pain. The idea was actually born in Disneyland about 10 or 15 years ago, when I was actually watching people on the Connect, and they were playing games with the Xbox. And it was a program where people would dance. They would play music, and the person would dance, and Connect would have whatever, the Jackson 5 or somebody, and then you would dance along with them. And I watched people doing this, and I watched them get completely engaged with that experience. And I was in America, obviously, because I was in Disneyland. And then a few years later, I was in New York, and there was a guy on the subway who was listening to music. And again, I was caught by the idea how you can get completely transported by technology into another place where you can forget that you're on the subway and that you're behaving like a banana in front of all these different people because you're listening to the music.
Yeah.
And that was the way I first became interested in the idea of technology as a way of removing people and transporting them to a different space.
Right.
And then the second leg of the whole thing has to do with neuroplasticity, and a mirror box being a device where you use a mirror for a person to see, for example, an amputated limb. And if they look at the mirror image of their non-amputated limb, the brain embodies the missing limb, and people can deal therapeutically with that. And then I thought, going right back to the Disneyland experience and whatever, that we could use VR to leverage that experience, because with virtual reality, we can create almost anything we want. We can generate almost any experience for a human, and that we can create unique therapeutic experiences for VR, using VR for people who suffer from chronic pain or persistent pain.